In my opinion, one big challenge is that I think stereotype thinking is just to some extent part of human's nature. But I also think that if everybody is working a little bit on overcoming stereotype thinking, then neither gender nor age or nationality play any role in successful team working.
I guess the most important thing is to treat everybody equally, and this is even more difficult when it comes to working with boys and girls. I call them boys and girls because the team is quite young actually. Sometimes the boys even complain that maybe you treat the girls differently, yeah? So you're not as harsh as if you're working with boys or men, and this is a difficult thing. Honestly, in the beginning it was not. Suzanne was the first lady who applied in our team. She was an office clerk before and she wanted to do more. So she was the first in product management in my team, and it worked quite well. She's an integral part of the team now and a very important one. So she really succeeded.
Yes, I think it does. I'm happy about the fact that we are 50% men and 50% women in our office, with different ages, with different educations, and that we are at different points in our lives. That way we can have different opinions and experiences to make better decisions.
Diversity has a huge impact on team dynamics. Everybody has its own views, knowledge and passion, and during a working process those characteristics are contributing to a higher dynamic.
I think different cultures shape everyday teamwork because different people bring different values, ethics and expectations, and they can shape the team dynamics and desire different results from the team.
Different cultures are essentially in our daily work and life. They are contributing to our work in their own way. Yes, there might be more discussions on how to solve something, but this makes work more exciting.
I have to admit that sometimes it is hard as a young woman in a technical department, especially if somebody calls you and before asking his question, he demands for someone more capable. But also you learn to live with these situations, you learn from the experiences, and then in the end, I have to say it's some kind of satisfying if you can show somebody who was critical at first that of course you are as capable as your male colleagues.
I enjoy working in a technical environment as a woman. I have been treated no differently regardless of my gender. And I do not feel that it's a problem working in a technical environment as a woman. And sometimes women can view different things or things differently, so they can add value to a team. And I think gender inequality is becoming a thing of the past.
In general, working together with women or men is the same. What I experience is that in some cases it's good to have another view on topics which men maybe do not think about, and this makes working together with women really exciting.
Working with older colleagues is difficult because they're so hard to find in our department. No, I mean when it comes to being older than me, no, honestly. I love to work with the young people. Why? Because of their dynamics, of their optimism and of their passion, and especially the passion. In our case, the crane passion is the important thing in our job.
Of course, working with older colleagues, you can learn a lot because naturally they have more experience and knowledge because they've been around for a long time. But education is a two-way street in my opinion, and older workers can also learn from younger ones. For example, younger ones are often more open about different cultures, religions or even sexual orientations, which older ones often are not.
Yes, it's always an interesting challenge finding that balance between experience and youth and knowing where and when to dip into either of those skills. With experience, it can be very useful for a quick fix because somebody's seen that problem before and they know exactly how to solve it. On the other hand, I think younger people come with a completely different dynamic, and particularly in today's world, in the areas of marketing where technology and social media are so important. I think their experience is really invaluable there because they can see things from a different perspective.
Speaking of a personal experience at the moment, I have moved recently to Austria from Australia. So my biggest challenge is a language barrier. I'm overcoming that by obviously taking language lessons, and I have a great team at work that support and assist me with my language skills. And I'm working in such a new, innovative team within PALFINGER, and it's very rewarding and challenging and exciting.
The challenge is that young and old have to treat each other as equals and accept each other's experiences. Other problems are usually that we tend to socialize with people we have the most in common with, but that can be overcome with classic team buildings.
Yeah, the challenge I think is to get those diverse skills working together, and that's I think what PALFINGER are very good at doing.